Welcome back to the deep dive. So you brought Brijesh Gand's book, Power of Being Alone, to our attention. Really curious about how it challenges, how we usually think about solitude.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's exactly what we're going to unpack today. I think for a lot of us, the idea of being alone, it often brings up feelings of sadness, maybe even, well, fear.
Right.
Yeah.
It often has that negative spin.
But what if solitude isn't actually something to avoid? What if it's more like a hidden superpower? That's the really intriguing question Gand's book gets into.
It really is a transformative idea, isn't it? Our mission today really is to explore that profound perspective on being alone.
Yep.
Gand's work, it kind of invites you to completely rethink solitude.
Rethink it how, exactly?
Well, moving it from this state we often, shy away from, to seeing it as a powerful path, maybe even a new direction for your life.
Okay, so how does a moment of isolation actually turn into a source of strength? That's the journey we're starting here. Gand's core idea isn't just philosophical talk. He seems to truly believe solitude is not a curse.
That's absolutely right. Gand argues pretty strongly, actually, that being alone is, in fact, a remarkable opportunity, a chance for deep self-reflection and personal growth.
Okay.
And what's really compelling is how he thinks this happens. It's not just, sitting quietly. He suggests something more structured, almost like a mental detox.
Like mental detox.
Yeah, like consciously untangling your own thoughts from all the external noises, societal pressures, expectations. You know the drill. It allows you to look inward, really understand yourself better, and connect with what he calls your soul's voice.
Soul's voice.
Right.
That sounds pretty significant. What does he actually mean by that?
It is significant in his view. He describes the soul's voice as maybe that deepest intuition, your authentic self, the part that often gets drowned out by, the noise of daily life and everyone else's opinion.
Right, the constant chatter.
Exactly. It's maybe less mystical than it sounds and more about achieving this profound self-awareness. And you do that by deliberately creating space away from all that distraction.
So it's an active process.
Very much so. He even suggests practical things like specific periods of unplugging. And not just from your phone, but from, the demands of other people too. That's like a first step to hearing that inner clarity.
It's fascinating how he takes this abstract idea and, brings it to life through this symbolic journey in the book. There's a main character, Veer.
That's right, Veer.
And he's this hero who, after a heartbreak, actually chooses solitude. What is it about Veer's journey that makes it so compelling? And, how does it speak to the rest of us?
Well, I think Veer's story resonates so deeply because it kind of mirrors that universal process we all go through, navigating pain and hopefully transformation. If we connect this to the bigger picture, his journey isn't really just about him. It symbolizes anyone who's faced rejection, maybe experienced a big loss, and then found themselves on this path of self-discovery.
So it makes the solitary path feel less lonely in a way.
Exactly. It becomes this shared human journey, a process many of us go through, maybe in different ways, to find that inner resilience.
And Gand doesn't just rely on fiction, right? He uses some pretty inspiring real-world examples, too.
He does. He points to people like Steve Jobs.
Yeah, the walking habit.
Right. His famous habit of walking to clear his mind, find clarity, and J.K. Rowling, too, her incredible resilience while navigating really tough times, and how she used that, alone time.
So when you look at figures like that, these incredibly successful people, what's the common thread Gand sees in their relationship with solitude?
Well, Gand highlights how, and I think this is a great phrase, greatness often emerges from the tranquility we call solitude.
Tranquility.
Yeah. These examples really powerfully reinforce the idea that those moments of quiet introspection, of just being truly present with yourself, they can be incredibly generative.
Generative how? Like leading to breakthroughs?
Yes, exactly. Leading to significant personal insights, maybe even, monumental achievements. It's really a testament that some of the most impactful work, whether it's creative or strategic, happens when you're just alone with your thoughts.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I find my own moments of calm and creativity often come when I actually step away from the screen, step away from the desk, and just let my mind wander a bit.
I can definitely relate to that. Those moments are gold. It's interesting how Gand emphasizes this quiet introspection. And it's not just the ideas in the book that are powerful, is it? It's also the way he writes. People describe the style as quite unique, almost poetic.
Absolutely. That poetic quality is, I think, a real core strength.
Yeah.
It really supports the The very empowering perspective the book offers,
You too.
that your true worth, fundamentally, lies not in what others think of you, but in your own self-perception, how you see yourself.
That is empowering.
Very. And surprisingly, despite this depth, the book itself has this striking simplicity and brevity. It's only, what, 28 pages long?
28 pages, wow.
Yeah. Which makes it, pretty ideal for busy people. Yet somehow it's still substantial enough for some pretty profound self-discovery.
It really makes you think about the power of, well, concise wisdom, doesn't it? Getting right to the point.
It does. It raises that important question about impact versus length.
So given all this, the message, the style, the length, who is this book really for? Who does Gon think would benefit most?
Well, he suggests it would be particularly helpful for, say, young people who are trying to figure themselves out, understand themselves better.
Makes sense.
Also, individuals maybe grappling with breakups or, complex life situations, difficult things, even mental health challenges.
Okay.
And interestingly, he also points to readers who are drawn to spiritual growth or deeper philosophical thinking.
So quite a broad range then.
It is. And I think these insights are incredibly applicable for you, the listener, especially if you happen to be navigating similar life stages, or maybe you're seeking deeper meaning, or just looking to cultivate that personal strengths from within. It really feels like a book that speaks to almost anyone searching for a renewed sense of self, a sense of purpose.
So, okay, wrapping this up. What's the ultimate takeaway here? It sounds like Power of Being Alone is intended to be much more than just a book you read.
Definitely.
It's framed more like a dialogue with yourself, right? A journey of self-reflection. Gon seems to be gently teaching that solitude, it really can be a source of profound strength, not something we need to fear.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And maybe a final thought to leave you with. If you find yourself at a point where you feel the world has, well, kind of left you alone, maybe this conversation, and by extension a book like Power of Being Alone, might just become your most valuable companion. It offers this really powerful idea. Solitude isn't about being left out or excluded. It's more like an invitation to go within and to discover the immense power that actually resides right there inside you, just waiting to be unleashed.